I've got these two old bed frames that different Doug and Ashley yanked out of that old shed house thing, and they've just been sitting back there. They're in rough shape, but so this is my backup plan for growing morning glories. And who knows, if I put it out in the front yard, maybe somebody will come by and offer me something for them. They're all bent up and yeah, they're in bad shape, but they're in good enough shape for growing stuff on them. So I'm going to use one in one place and one in the other place, and let's see if I can get that done today. Hey Bob, do you have the supervising duties today? Well, just take it a little easy on me today, because my arms are still sore from all that fencing yesterday and the day before. Grumpy napping on the water well house. That's as good a place as any, Grumpy. One bed frame to use as a garden trellis is complete. I put some cardboard underneath it. The two posts were already in the ground, thank you to Drew, and so it is ready. Now let me give you another view of it. Yep, there it is. Not all that big. I think I can probably put a handful of morning glories, and that should cover it and then some. In front here, those, yeah, some weeds I need to get through. Actually, there's a patch of canna lilies in there also, but I need to clean out the brush, and so the canna lilies can do better. And then I might put, I'll probably put some flowers, zinnias in this area. So yeah, this might be a nice little stretch if I can get around everything. And that's the tree where I put those rock beds for the daffodils and lilies and irises. And there's tons of irises, as you can probably tell. I think one of them in that group is getting ready to bloom. Alright, enough gawking at a messy lawn that might be pretty later this year. Speaking of pretty, look at my first rose of the year. Wow. Wow. That's that's a pretty big rose. Very cool. I gotta go grab a photo of this one. And speaking of roses, this rose bush looks like it's just about to go off. It loved the mulch and fertilizer in the form of chicken stuff that I gave it last year, and it is just expanded. It's probably twice as big as when I got here a couple of years ago. So with that in mind, I've got another one of those old bed frames, and this thing needs some support. Alright, that was a nice little project. Yeah, that rose bush, I have no idea it was here when I got here. But it produces some smaller red flowers, and it looks like it's going to produce a ton of them coming up here pretty soon. But now it's got some support with that bed frame. Before long, you won't even know that bed frame is there. And I'm out here, I've got next to it here is, well, most of that is forsythia. I got to pull some more weeds, and that's what those wood chips are for. There is, hopefully they will be going around this area, and I'll be planting some more stuff. I'm worried about the chickens. Maybe I should be worried about the cats ruining all my garden beds, huh? That's alright. I don't think Fifi's hurting anything. And Bob's just, I'm going to plant something right there next to the potatoes. Those are a couple of my Welsomer hens, and what used to be a wood chip pile, they just destroyed that within a few hours. And now today they're tilling it around and mixing it up and digging a hole here and a hole there and filling up this hole and filling up another hole, and yep, putting the chickens to work. Bob and a peach tree. I've still got a little daylight left. It's supposed to rain tonight, overnight. So let's get some seeds planted in those garden beds I just made. First I'm going to do some morning glories. What do we got here? Early call, that's a mix of colors. I like a mix of colors. We also have the heavenly blue. These are just gorgeous. And finally some moonflowers. Yeah, those, I grew those 2 years ago. I had one that volunteered last year. Didn't produce many flowers though, because I didn't take care of it. But the one I did 2 years ago, yeah, they bloom right about this time, right before dark, and they're just huge, big blooms that smell incredible. So, yeah, I'm going to go put some morning glories out there, and they will definitely take over that bed frame. But there's a tree nearby, and if I can flip one of the branches onto the tree branch, yeah, they'll have room to spread their wings, I do believe. In between the potato patch and the bed frame rose bush, I planted some of these 4 o'clocks. Yeah, I had not bought any seeds this year, but my sister helped me out in a big way, so I decided I would get some 4 o'clocks because I wanted to grow some 4 o'clocks. I grew them 2 years ago. I did the solid colors, red, yellow, white, and like purple. And those were just, they did very well for me. They were very cool. I planted them near a tree that got taken down and the stump bulldozed out. So they didn't come back. And I didn't have any more seeds. But now I've got some. Baker Creek didn't have the solid colors, but I'm more than happy to give these a look. Yeah, marble colors, and I've got a couple packets of these. So in fact, I was just thinking, where I just planted the morning glories, Fifi just chased Bob under the truck, where I might stick a couple of these around the morning glories, because the morning glories go up and these only go up not even up here. So they might help with weeds around the base of the morning glories. Yeah, I think I might try that. Okay, that's all for today. It's getting dark. Hope everyone's weekend is going well. So thanks for watching, and take her easy, everybody.